Hello everyone, David here. Today I wanted to make a video on the importance of listening to your tracks and your mixes on multiple speakers, on different speakers and on different headphones and earphones. So this kind of came up, this topic came up. I'm working on a video game right now, and I'm going back and forth with the developer who's doing the game, and I'm sending him some mixes, and he's coming back and saying, "Oh, can you tweak this and that?" And then he's also playing around with some of the mixes and doing his own EQing and 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 then he's sending them back to me and and asking me to have a listen to them. And what's been interesting is that as we're doing this, what's been happening is that he's been sending me these mixes, which to him sound great, and I'm sure they do. Like on his system, on whatever earphones he's listening to, they sound really good. But then he's sending them to me, and I'm listening to them, and they sound very bright, very nasally, kind of this like the sounds in a box. And so this got me to thinking about this, and how important it is to listen to your mixes on different systems. Because see, he's listening to his on whatever earphones he has, and it sounds great. I'm listening to here on my earphones and on my computer speaker systems, and they don't sound that great. So this is when I started to realize how important it was. And I've watched a couple of videos about this, and a lot of people talk about how you should really have 2 to 3 different kind of speakers or earphones that you listen to your tracks to. One should be your computer monitors. So you should obviously you're going to be using that to listen to your mix. Another one would be a pair of good headphones, and another one would be earbuds. So you want to put and listen to your music through earbuds, because that's where a lot of people will tend to listen to music nowadays. And then I have another one to add to that, specifically for people who will be doing video game music, such as I'm doing. You would want to listen to your music on a TV audio system. You want to listen through your TV system, and through if you have something like a surround sound system or whatever system you have for your television, you want to listen to your music through that. So why do you do this? Well, it's the same reason that I've been kind of describing. It's because it's going to sound a little bit different on every system. The reason for this is because every kind of monitor or speaker, earphones, earbuds, they all have a different EQ output. So, for example, I have like Sennheiser's HD 280 Pro, and if you look on, there's a company that you can find online called Sonar Works, and what they'll do is they'll measure the EQ output of specific headphones, and they'll do it for the earphones that I have. And if you look, they'll have a graph, an EQ graph of what it would look like. And for these specific headphones, I know that there's something like a 6 dB boost at something like 90 hertz, I think it was, and then there's also a boost at something around 7 or 8. I forget exactly, but there's another boost in the higher frequency range. So that means that the sound that I'm getting is not completely accurate or true. The earphones are kind of masking that, or kind of covering that, because they're boosting whatever sound signal is coming from whatever source it's coming from. And every earphone or speaker system does that, unless they've been either like, for example, Sonar Works. What they'll do is they'll create kind of this plugin, and then they'll EQ match so that you have a flat signal for whatever specific designed specifically for whatever pair of earphones or speakers that you have. So unless you have that, or you have some sort of speaker like NS10s, I think, are known for being pretty flat, or you have another flat frequency response monitors, then unless you have those, you're not really having a true representation of what the sound is. And as you move from speaker to speaker, system to system, it'll all be slightly different. So anyways, that's the importance of doing that. And another thing that's important as you are listening to the different speakers and the different systems and everything, to make sure that you're kind of level matching, which just means that you're listening to things at the same kind of volume, just to get a closer and better idea of how they do compare. And yeah, it's also good. It's good to do this just for yourself, to get used to how your own speakers and systems work, how your own earphones work. And so you know that you're not kind of tricking yourself. And then when you do ever send out music to producers, when you send out your music to developers or to wherever you're sending your music, you know that it will translate well onto their system. And yeah, so Let me know if you guys are doing this, what kind of speakers or monitors that you guys have that you're listening to, how many you're doing that. I've recently, like I've said, I've only recently started to do all four. Like before, I just used to do my computer speakers and my earphones. Now I've added earbuds, and I also do my television speaker just to have a more accurate uh, representation of what the sound will be like. Let me know what you guys do. Let me know what you guys think about this video. If you have any other ideas, please let me know. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.